I would ask that age go before beauty. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right, well, we're not going to have it.
If she wants to go ahead, fine.
He only wishes.
Let's not make this any more difficult than it has to be, representatives.
Well, you know, I age gracefully, and I still look good.
Yes, you do.
Representative Corvese, how about you start us off?
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, I know that you closed testimony on the Sanctuary City bill, but my testimony tonight basically includes my rationale and support for putting both bills in. So I would hope that you would bear with me as I give this testimony. Is there any problem with that, Mr. Chairman?
Not at all. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I introduced two separate bills, both of which are meant to establish laws that are consistent with federal immigration laws and to send a clear message that Rhode Island is no place for those who enter the country illegally. My introduction of these pieces of legislation is neither an indictment nor a condemnation of the particular political view of my colleagues in the executive and legislative branches of government. Rather, these two bills will both represent the voices of those who are looking for consistency, stability, and a sense of order to our present society, and engender a balance in the conversation and debate between the two dichotomous political perspectives. It is entirely unfair to law-abiding Rhode Islanders, particularly those who are legal immigrants who went through the lengthy and involved process to follow the proper channels, when we make special allowances for those who have not. Moreover, if we allow Rhode Island to become a magnet for illegal immigrants, we are jeopardizing public safety and unduly taxing our resources. We are a nation of laws, and Rhode Island should not try to undermine or usurp the laws of the nation. To do so is destructive to our country and dangerous for Rhode Islanders. The legislation I propose consists of two bills. One would require anyone who applies to the Division of Motor Vehicles for a driver's license to provide either a valid Social Security number or proof of legal permanent residency in the United States. The legislation would take effect upon passage and would apply to any issuance or renewal of any existing license on or after July 1st. The other bill, titled the Public Safety and Protection Act, is aimed at preventing sanctuary cities in Rhode Island. It would ban any state or local government entity or official from prohibiting or in any way restricting any state or local entity or official from working with the Federal Department of Homeland Security to determine the immigration status of any individual, or from refusing to comply with an immigration retainer, refusing to cooperate with immigration status investigations, or refusing to provide the federal immigration authorities with access to inmates in Rhode Island or information about them. It also stipulates the law enforcement officials may securely transport and transfer to federal custody those who the federal government has verified are in this country illegally. The bill also allows Rhode Island citizens to file a complaint with the Attorney General if they believe an agency is not complying with it, and states that if the allegation proves true, the offending agency shall not be eligible to receive any funds from the state until the violation has ceased. In conclusion, I believe both bills are necessary because of efforts in Rhode Island to allow illegal immigrants to obtain driver's licenses and efforts across the country to declare sanctuary cities where officials are banned from cooperating with federal efforts to apprehend or deport illegal immigrants, even when those individuals have committed crimes beyond entering the country illegally. I have two postscripts to my testimony. First, with all due respect to Steve Brown from the ACLU, I believe his testimony was a non sequitur. Neither of the 2 points he brought up really pertain or are pertinent to passage of the legislation before them. Second, I realize that with regard to the issue of illegal immigrants getting licenses, that I understand there's a number of individuals who will be testifying tonight, probably from personal experience, and you have plenty of individuals tonight who will be testifying in favor of my dear friend and colleague Anastasia Williams' bill. Keep in mind that there are plenty of other individuals who are not here tonight, who are in their homes, who are watching this, who are listening to this and do not agree with giving illegal immigrants driver's licenses. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee.